peeling. Gotta roll skirt out the door with these rocks in the wrist. Too much. 4 Giottos on the bench. Too much. Too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. Rocks in the wrist, too much. 4 Giottos on the bench, too much. Too much. Too much. All this money that I got, I can never get too much. All these that I got, I can never get booed up. All these cars on the lot, I be switching the shoes up. All this money that I got, I can never get too much.
Yeah, I told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't no more. Yeah, I ain't full of myself, I'm impactful. I'm in a two-door Beamer, topping up fuel, would you think that I'm gas for? Drop the top, cause they wanna see me rise and fall. I can see through the eye of the needle. What you mean, keep your eye on the ball, I'm different. She wanted a Birkin, I gave her the Chloe, I'm Tristan. But you can't cheat the game, I wanna be free, but I need them chains.
I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats, hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3, I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories, I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20 with truly aligned, shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe, I'm playing the cut, too certified, yeah. Too certified, sitting back watching the numerals rise. Wrist and neck on jewelry heights, cause I had some game I knew and applied. Just show me the money and skip the advice. They ain't wanna see y'all survive. The fact that I did was the biggest surprise. Back against the ropes, and I still ain't fold. High profile, but the kid lay low. I'm praying for the hood, they bros. She let me, I dealt with envy and I dealt with jealousy. Play with your, don't play with my legacy. I'ma need all the amenities. You made a little pay, I went at they neck and made history. Dumbing out on my own beats, hot like I threw them in grease. The 1 out the 2 or the 3, I'm watching the numbers increase. We gotta pray for the hood. Bro got stories, I hate it got. I never looked down on my brothers, I only gave them looks. 20 we truly aligned. Shorty be on me, she love when I slide. Doing too much that could ruin the vibe. I'm playing the cut, too certified. Yeah.
I'm Kevin Hart. And joined by Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson with David Aldridge roaming. The sideline. It's a cross-borough rivalry, and tonight the New York Knicks have made their short trip to Brooklyn as they take on the Nets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers. Now here is Smith. Here he goes. Black grabs the board. And intriguing to see how the Nets have recovered since the departures of Harden, Kyrie, and KD. Richard, they had grand plans. It just didn't work out.
They're picking up the pieces, and we've seen them do this before. The title window may be closed for now, but this team knows how to build their way back. 15.
Here's Black. Puts it up from 12. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Smith on the wing. Pass to Embiid. From deep three-point land. And again, it's the Nets missing.
And he might have thrown himself.
Oh, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
No, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Black. To the paint. Here's Duren. Comes up empty down low.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Embiid wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is the range that Embiid possesses. He just continues to get better at understanding when to take the three ball.
Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Duren. Back to Wembanyama. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Smith inside. Here's Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Out to Smith. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Suggs missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for Team Hype.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Suggs is fearless. I mean, anytime you try and get physical with this young man, he seems to embrace the contact, and there, an opportunity for the end one.
For the Knicks, it's been a slow start here. Trailing by 4. Black in the post. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And the Nets with possession here. When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
Misses in close. And here are the Nets. Pass to Embiid. Back to Daniels. Embiid with it. Out to Smith. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
And an impressive passer at the 5 spot. Embiid always has a great feel for when his guys are open.
Going inside. Rebound by Smith. Nets leading by 4. On the wing, Daniels. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, they grabbed their own miss.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Wembanyama, no good. Takes it inside to the inside. They get it again. In. And the rejection by Jackson. Some nice passing by New York here. Snatched up. Here's Duren. Right wing. Wembanyama, left side. Pass to Duren. 4 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. Swiped it away. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Embiid. Another shot. Hendricks can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And so it's Brooklyn, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama has this uncanny combination of size and skill. He says most bigs play basketball because they're tall. I started playing before I knew I would be this height. Since I was 5 or 6 years old, I always had a ball. I was built for this, I guess. All of what happens to me, I expected for myself. Kevin?
Yeah, a long road, D.A. Thank you. Off the inbound pass. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, G.A., how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Pass to Chang. And here is Bamba. Here's Hood-Schifino. Guarded by Wright. 5 on the clock. Brownie, good.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Brooklyn with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Now, here's Bamba. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Now here's Jang. Pass to Bamba. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Knicks trail by 9. You know, Greg, on a per-minute basis, Bol is one of the better rebounders and shot blockers in the NBA.
Yeah, and it's not all done on the inside. He grabs a lot of long rebounds, and he contests shots on the perimeter. This guy is more than capable out there.
Here's Jang after James Wiseman's bucket. To the middle, and stolen by Bol. Now Wiseman. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
For those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Suggs. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14.
On the interior, Smith's mobility is as valuable as his length. He is a tough matchup for anyone.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Brooklyn.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And the call will be against Jabari Smith. Substitution. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Wright. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
The Nets working the ball around now. Embiid the screen. In the corner, Smith with it. Nice form on the 20-footer. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is right in Smith's wheelhouse, catching fire.
Inside, Wiseman. Good D by Embiid. And Embiid has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
Here's Wright. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Nets leading by 13. And it's Smith penetrating. Pass to Hendricks. Now, here's Suggs. Embiid. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brooklyn with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The big man Embiid converts inside.
And what can you say about Suggs? A natural-born leader, very unselfish and great vision.
And Suggs throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Knicks trail by 17. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Yet another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Bamba. Here's Hood Schifino. In the corner, it's Jang. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the Knicks with possession here. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Walker with it. Back to Jang. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Nets out in front as they wrap up the second quarter on a 15-4 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Black. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Boy, Brooklyn GA did all they could to assemble a championship team, and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, you take your swings in this league, and sometimes it works. Sometimes you have to retool, and
they still have some good players to build around.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. Nets leading by 14. Now one near Suggs as he lets it go. Three-pointer, Daniels. Offensive rebound. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
Down low. And Duren slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
In the corner, Daniels. Pass to Embiid. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Knicks trailed by 14. And here is Duren. Here's Jackson. The second effort. Outside for Wembanyama. And here is Duren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Whitmore missing. Nets leading by 14.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid. So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Here's Duren. Rebound, Brooklyn. To the paint. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Both teams deciding to change it up. Brooklyn leading by 12. Pass to Bamba. Here's Clowney. Back to Bamba. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on James Wiseman.
And even though Bamba's going to have to add muscle, he's strong enough to power that one through the contact. With that 6th overall pick in 2018, Mo Bamba hasn't been a star, but is there some untapped potential?
I think so. You've got a shot blocker who can also space the floor from beyond the arc. That's a pretty good foundation to build on, Greg.
The kick out to Walker. Sinks the triple. Walker's got 5 points so far.
Oh, what a weapon. Walker can abuse you inside, and he can also stretch the floor.
And despite the KD-Kyrie era fizzling out, Richard, you saw this firsthand, Brooklyn proved they are a destination franchise.
Yeah, just getting KD and getting Kyrie to sign was a win for the Nets. It proved that all stars will go to Brooklyn. Now it's about finding the right stars.
Here's Hood-Schifino. Hasn't made one yet. And there's the foul. It's on Nasir Little. That is his first foul of the game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Out left to the wing. Chang with a clean look. No good with the triple. Pass to right. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And looking back last season, how about 87% from the line? So that's obviously nothing to sneeze at. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Pass to Hood-Schifino. Here's Clowney. Nets passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. From deep, Walker. Green with the rebound. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's a 13-point game. The offensive rebound. And finished off by Wiseman.
You just can't teach size and length, and Wiseman beats everyone to the ball for that second chance opportunity.
And Wiseman sends it back. Walker's shot is off. Knicks trailed by 11. And thrown by Chang. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. They kick it out to Green. And the Knicks miss again. Nets leading by 11. To the middle. On the wing, Daniels. A three-pointer off the mark. Pass to Little. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Hendricks. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Brooklyn holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brooklyn with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Suggs with the ball. Pass to Embiid. Rimlocker, Joel Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
A wide open look here for Wright. Off target from outside.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Smith, feeling it out a bit. But 3. They get it back. Knicks trail by 13. And Bull wide open. He shoots. And the shot is long. And they're moving it up. Smith with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Whittle finishing it off.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. Now, I don't mean style points. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Kevin Ollie said to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Outside, Walker. Pass to Hood, Schifino. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Black. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Here's Clowney. Fires the 3. Duren pulls it in. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
Nets leading by 12. On the wing, Walker. Pass to Clowney. On the wing, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Clowney. Fires from deep. Back to Walker. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
It's tipped. So Tom Thibodeau has got to have a timeout right now.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Inside, Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots the 3. Joel showing off the range.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
It's stolen by Smith. Down low. Here's Suggs.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
That's tipped.
And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
Knicks trailed by 15. The drive by Wembanyama. Jackson has the open look. New York missing again. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Nets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Smith missing. And here we go. Fast break, and Whitmore's got it. Here's Embiid. Off the left rim and out. And Embiid throws it down.
The offensive arsenal of Embiid is phenomenal. He's capable of scoring in a